Yuri Kachikian,
How old are you?
23, born 4/14/85.
And what city were you born in?
I was born in Lenakan in Armenia. Moved over here when I was 9 years old to LA.
Okay. How do you feel about LA?
I love it. This is my hometown. This is where I grew up.
Alright. How did this whole music thing come about?
Man, when I moved over here when I was 9 years old, before even I knew how to speak English, I was listening to Tupac. That's what it was. And that's my inspiration. I never had a dad when I was growing up, so I used to always listen to Tupac before I even knew how to speak English. So that was what inspired me to rap.
What about his raps?
Man, his raps is all about life. Everything he said, I relate to word by word. You know what I'm saying? So.
Alright. And what do you want people to know through your music?
I mean, if you hear my music, like you said, quote unquote, I tell you about me. You know what I'm saying? That music is a way for me to speak my mind, to express myself. So that's how I use it. You know, a lot of people use it as body art, painting. You know, I choose music. That's, you know what I mean? That's how I express myself. You listen to my music, you figure out who I am. Whether it's through metaphors or through cussing, you'll figure out who I am. That's my life.
Okay. And what is the most difficult thing you've ever gone through?
Difficult thing I ever gone through probably would say the prison time I went through when I seen my kids.
How long were you in prison?
Which time? I've been in jail 4 times. First time 4 days, second time 6 months, third time 5 years. This last time 10 months.
Where do you really want to go with your music? What's your goal?
I mean, my goal is to aim to the top. I'm doing this because, look, I ain't about the 9 to 5 looking like this. My life is music, you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm going to feed my kids, my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take it to the top. I mean, I wouldn't let nothing whatsoever hold me back, hold me down, nothing. I don't care what it is. That's my main goal. My music is my life, my soul, my everything.
How does your family feel?
I mean, hey, I grew up with no dad and no mom. I'm raising my son and my daughter myself, so. You know
How do they feel about
yeah,
music?
they support it. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I do, whatever daddy does, they love it. As long as it puts the food on their table, you know?
How would you feel if your son decided he wanted to be a rapper?
Cool. Hey, supporting him all the way. As a matter of fact, I hope he does. Better than his pops.
And if he ever had to do jail time, how would you feel about that?
I mean, I wouldn't stand and say, you know what I'm saying, don't do this, don't do that, because I done it. But I just tell him, look, this is the life I live. You ain't going to get nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you be a lawyer. You can do the rap, and I'd rather you do this, because, you know, I want nothing but the best for him. I didn't have nobody that. I didn't have no older brother, no dad, nobody, no role model to tell me, don't do this, don't do that. Nobody to spank me when I did something wrong, so I did it. I had to learn the hard way, but hopefully God bless me that I can tell my kids not to do this because I already lived that life.
So you're going to discipline your children?
Of course. I'd rather me die than let them live that life, you know, so.
Alright, and what do you have to say to any young rappers trying to get out there?
Any rappers out there, man, just be real with yourself. If you gonna do this, like I said, music is not gonna come to you. You gotta work your sweat, tears, blood. I don't care if it takes years, man. Music is not gonna come to you. Ain't nobody out there gonna spoon feed you, whether it's executives. And another thing, man, I don't care what they say. Do not let nobody put you down, man. Ain't nothing personal. It's strictly business. Do not work with feelings, man. If you want this rap shit, you gotta go get it. That's all I can say, man. It ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go get it.